Mic check. 1, 2. You know what time it is? You're tuned in to Mic Check with Derek Hall, where real talk meets real intelligence. Plug in, lean back, and let's go!
Hey everyone, welcome back to Mic Check. I'm your host, Derek Hall, and quick heads up, our usual AI co-host Janet is taking a break today, probably updating her quantum algorithms or whatever she does on her days off. So I've got a brand new guest co-host with me, Emily Tran. Before we dive into things with Emily, just a quick note here, this podcast is for entertainment purposes only. The stories, advice, and opinions you hear today are just that, our personal takes, life hacks, and some good old-fashioned conversation. None of this is professional, financial, or business advice. Always do your own research, talk to the experts if you're making big decisions, and remember, just relax and enjoy the show. Emily, thrilled to have you here.
Hey, Derek. Thanks for inviting me. Honestly, being inside and not worrying about paint fumes or someone yelling, "Hey, get off my wall," is a nice change of pace.
Wait, so you really started out as a street artist?
Totally. I grew up near the city, and my first business was sneaking out at night with a backpack of spray paint and chalk. My friends and I picked blank alleyways and rundown building walls, places people ignored. At first, we got chased off more than once by grumpy store owners and the occasional city cop. But soon, folks started noticing the art. Bright colors, stories, huge animals and faces. Some old lady left a note once. "Your owl makes me smile every day." That's when I realized art could actually connect people.
That's wild. So how does someone go from dodging security to running a design business?
Well, after a year of murals and the occasional adrenaline rush, a coffee shop owner tracked me down. He wanted me to paint his shop, legally this time. That led to paid murals, then posters, then helping small businesses with their storefronts and ads. I basically went from "don't get caught" to "can you make this look cool?" for cash. But the spirit stayed the same, always trying to make the city less gray, more vibrant.
Were you always confident this whole creative hustle would work?
No way. I nearly quit after one mural got painted over by the city overnight, but then locals started asking me to bring back the colors. I learned if your work means something to people, it finds a way to stick, even if you have to repaint sometimes.
How did those wild beginnings shape how you work now?
They taught me to take risks, not stress about perfection, and listen to the local vibe. When you're working outside, you see all kinds of reactions. Some days, random strangers help you. Some days, people shout from the windows. You learn to roll with it, take feedback, and never be afraid to start over. Plus, good boots and quick reflexes help.
What's the most memorable project that grew out of your street art days?
Oh, definitely the mural at the city library. They had the sad, blank wall on a busy street. Instead of asking for permission, I started painting at sunrise one Saturday. Giant books flying around, kids reading with imaginary creatures. The head librarian came out, and I thought I was done for. But she loved it, called in the press, and suddenly I had legit commissions from schools, cafes, even the city council.
That's incredible. If you had one piece of advice for creative folks who want to get started, especially those worried about taking risks, what would it be?
Start before you feel ready. Sometimes you just gotta pick up the brush, the camera, the keyboard, and make something in spite of your nerves. And don't be afraid to be visible, even weird or bold, especially if you believe in your message. If you're lucky, your "don't get caught" moment turns into a "people want what you're doing" moment. Just be sure you're respecting the space and yourself.
That's gold. Now, for everyone listening, creativity can start anywhere, even in alleyways at night.
Just bring backup and maybe pack a snack.
All right, so what's next for you? Any projects that have you nervous or excited?
Both. Got a public mural that'll stretch 2 city blocks, working with teen artists to make it. And I'm trying to turn my old street art stories into a graphic novel. Can't wait to see what sticks.
Emily, your energy's infectious. Thanks for sharing your story. Definitely not your average business plan startup journey.
Thanks for holding space for the weird ones, Derek.
All right, folks, that's it for today's Mic Check. If you like this episode, hit subscribe, drop a comment, and stay curious. There's always more stories next week.
Keep making color, keep making noise, and always respect the walls.
Now, before we head out, here's a surprise twist. Emily is actually a fictional character. She's an AI creation dreamed up just for today's show as a splash of digital storytelling. If she sounded real with her messy startup story and street art spirit, that was absolutely on purpose. If you loved today's conversation, subscribe, share, and stay curious. You never know who will show up next.
If I were real, I'd say see you next time. But for now, let's keep imagining and let your story be just as bold.
Mic Check out.
You've been tuned into Mic Check with Derek Hall, where real talk meets real intelligence.